Can I talk about the Bureau of Prisons?
Oh yes. Let's. This is a perfect transition into this story. You can introduce it. I have the actual PDF of the report. That okay. You introduce it. I'll give you the details of it.
I'll give some background. So, this is from Jed Budd. She was a former Border Patrol agent who became a whistleblower. So, if you remember those uniformed agents without any identifying badges or anything, no ID, who cleared out that park so Trump could walk to the church, who have been all over DC.
Under the explicit orders of William Barr, the Attorney General.
Specifically William Barr. So people found out their Bureau of Prison SWAT teams. And what is a Bureau of Prison SWAT team? It's like, for a federal prison, it's like the SWAT team. And what do you think a SWAT team for a prison would be like? Would it be like guys who are too fat and incompetent to be tier 1 operators but want that branding? And you would be right. Let's get into it.
Okay. So apparently, this is from the Office of the Inspector General. At one of the prisons that sent this SORT team, they did like a sort of mock training exercise in which other employees of the prison had to as part of an exercise barricaded themselves in a room or something, and it was like this sort of mock exercise that, wouldn't you know it, the SORT team took way too fucking seriously. I'm reading here under, this is the official Office of the Inspector General report under the subhead, The Issue. It says here, the OIG identified concerns in connection with 2 SORT mock exercises last year in which BOP staff members sustained injuries. During the first SORT mock exercise, the SORT deployed 2 flashbang-type munitions to enter the location of the exercise. Again, this is just like a rehearsal where you're supposed to pretend to something, and they threw flashbang grenades into a fucking room filled with other prison employees who were just like, oh no, this is just a game. We're pretending. This isn't fucking real. The second munition hit a staff member role player and detonated, causing significant injury, requiring surgery and ongoing treatment for that staff member. The BOP subsequently determined that the particular flashbang deployed during the exercise was not an authorized distraction device munition listed in the manual. Accordingly, the BOP has now issued guidance prohibiting the use of this device. Okay, in connection with the second SORT mock exercise, BOPD administrative staff members who were allegedly not involved in the exercise secured themselves in a business office shortly after the exercise began. These uninvolved staff members included employees on restricted duty due to medical conditions. During the exercise, SORT members allegedly demanded the door to the room where the uninvolved staff were located to be open, attempted to breach the room using a crowbar, sprayed OC, which is an aerosolized capsaicin, it's pepper spray, into the room without obtaining authorization, entered the room and fired a simunition round that struck a staff member in the chest. In addition, there allegedly was a physical altercation, including pushing and shoving between SORT members and the uninvolved staff members. Some of these events allegedly occurred after the uninvolved staff members allegedly yelled that they were out of role and allegedly informed SORT that staff members in the room had medical conditions.
Oh, this is the greatest story ever told. Just like getting my own flashbang from out of work premises, like bringing my own that I made at home with my brother-in-law, bringing it to work and throwing it at a fucking diabetic bureaucrat piece of shit. Open up, bitch! Just fucking rolling, kicking in the bathroom, and just pistol whipping somebody with an MP5 while they're kicking his shit.
It rules. What if you made a SWAT team out of exclusively Seth Rogen from Observe and Report?
Yes.
I just thought,
So awesome.
I think you had the thought, but just the idea of them it's just the other people who's have a heart condition and they're infirm or hiding in the office lunchroom again to protect themselves from a fake mock exercise, and then the SORT team kicking in the door, and they do a breach, and instead of going single file into the room to clear it, they all try to go through the door at the same time and get stuck like the Three Stooges.
And then they just start pepper spraying each other to get out.
It's so fun. There's just some a room full of just guys whose body is 50% polo shirt, just these sentient guts in the other room who are Yeah. So how can we increase production of masks at prisons? Like, just soulless, awful, like, Bureau of Prisons people, just pieces of shit. Just the scum that fills up most of Maryland. They're just sitting around talking about, like, the new girl on Criminal Minds is kind of a looker. And then just, like, you hear outside the hallway, y'all ready for this? The guy who's all sleeve tattoos comes in and beats the shit out of them, just demolishing them with the butt of an M4 SOP mod. There's so many attachments on it can't fucking fire. Trying to drop shot and slide tackle like he's in Call of Duty. This is so cool. I love that
doing John Woo style somersaults into the room, but getting stuck halfway.
Kicking some Silver Spriggs fucking grilling dad's arm into a vending machine. He has the Tab logo permanently imprinted on his forearm.